my friends, John LaRuffa here, and tonight on Unbiased Unboxing, we're going to be looking at Sorcerer City. So, this is a huge box, pretty girthy. It's even got something taped to the side, don't know what that is yet. So, let's see what we got when we break this bad boy open and see if it casts a spell on us. Okay, so first of all, the back of the artwork on the front of the box looks great. You know, just kind of nice cartoony situation where this guy is apparently lifting up a piece of the city, and maybe he's going to place to the left, to the right. You don't really know. Back of the box kind of shows you a little bit of the game here, but not very much. And honestly, I was a little underwhelmed by what I saw here. Yeah, the artwork is fine, but you really can't tell what's going on in the game. It doesn't really grip me from that standpoint. So I didn't love the back of the box here, but it gives you a little component list there and tells you the information. So the artwork still is good though, but I like to see kind of the game, a little more of the game in play versus, you know, a bunch of other stuff. So let's take a look at what we get inside. Looks like there's some advertisements for game trays. See if my copy has those. But before we do that, what is this thing here? All right, looks like we get this charming pin that I'm sure everybody wants to wear on something. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. There's that pin. If you like those kind of monster things, nothing wrong with monsters. Just not sure I'm going to put that on my lapel anytime soon. All right, inside the box. Nothing going on there. Looks like we've got little advertisements for some other stuff. And starting with the rule book here. So square rule book, large. Let's see what it looks like here inside of the thing. So there's the component list like that. Looks fairly clean as far as the layout is concerned. Pictures, examples. Okay, that's good. And hopefully has a nice large section that talks about the solo play at some point here. Looks like it gives you plenty of information and detail on how these things, these tiles, the elements of the game work. So that's good. I'd like to see that. And then solo mode, perfect. All right, so they give you the solo mode in the back. And as you know, I'm a big fan of that. Plus a little bit of a point guide here to try to figure out what you're doing. So I love that. And my favorite, I'm so glad, nice round overview on the back there. Very good idea. Everybody should put that on the back of their games because it's just helpful to keep it fresh and know what you're doing, how to do it. Okay, looks like things have settled a little bit in transit, but this box is supposed to have that customized feel to it, so that's a plus. Hopefully this will be a functional insert, as it were. So we've got this market tile here, fold out with some artwork on the back. All right. And then we have the influence rewards tile over here. More artwork. Sand timer, because this game does have a real-time component situation to it, pardon me. And it looks like it does actually flow, which is a plus. I've had a couple of games where I've got them and the sand timer doesn't flow. That kind of sucks. Custom top over here. So they did a good job with this. Made it so that it's a little better than just a standard cheap sand timer. Okay, these look like scoring boards of sorts here. Same on the back and the front. 0 to 30. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these bad boys. So, plenty of those. I guess I didn't really pay attention to the player count. If it goes up to 6, it must go up to 6. I'm thinking it does, at least. Let me take a quick look here. 1 to 6 players. Okay, I was thinking 1 to 4 or 1 to 5. All right, so plenty of people can play this game. All right, so there's your first custom insert piece where this thing will be sitting on the top. Then we get down here. Pack of cards. We'll be cracking those open in a little bit. Some black cylinders and then some custom insert trays. So those could be cool. We'll see how that all works when it comes down to putting all the components in place. So that's cool. And it says that you should place this board under your box insert once you've removed all the pieces, probably to hold it all together. I like when they do that. That's a good idea. It keeps it nice and firm. So let's take a look at what we have here. Various tokens here. Looks like we've got a couple of advertising tokens, but money or points of some sorts, icons there. So this appears to be the exact same as this one right here. So it's two of those. And then we have, looks like tiles. Now these are a bit thin. Those were thicker. Those were nice and thick with no issues. This little thin on the tile side. So hopefully that doesn't make it flimsy when it comes time to actually playing the game. We'll see how that goes. Second side there are these tiles. That is a little thin. I'm surprised they went with that kind of thinness. So hopefully these things don't bend up pretty easily. That would be a problem. So anyway, as we see more of these come out, so these are double-sided, but the sides are indicators of sorts of what you've got. Lots of different variety of tiles. It looks like they've got some icons on there. Need to learn those. All right. So plenty of these bad boys here. And we still got a whole host. So we've got some rainbow tiles. I'm sure that'll become more obvious when I dig into how to play it. Yeah, plenty of these. Looks like we're getting into the monsters now. The old gelatinous cube, the dragon, dark mage. It's a standard fantasy fare there. A kraken, a lich, a skeleton. These in the back show the little swords for the monster deck, I'm guessing. More skeletons, golem, chimeras. So it looks like they're keeping the monsters all in this gold color there. I don't know if that's just to make sure it doesn't blend in with the board, because the board already has a lot of color going on with the 4 different base colors there. All right, Invisible Stalker, Pixie. Forgot to talk about the demon that we saw in this, and the genie. And the giant and the goblin. So yeah, pretty standard from that standpoint. And then the final piece here, just kind of tacking it off at the end. So those are the, looks like treasure or artifact cards or something a little bit special. All right, so those are the boards. Let's take a look at these cards and see how the quality stacks up with these things. And hopefully they're in good shape. Looks like your standard magic size cards. For those of you who are into sleeving, that's what you're probably going to get. All right, so these cards are textured and a little bit on the thin side, but the texture is probably going to help that, I think. So you could definitely tell that you're going to need to let these kind of air out, so to speak, because they do have a little bit of a warp there, but that's usual. It's dry in the winter when I'm taking this right now, so not the end of the world. But there we go. So we've got some different year cards here. And those are those. Then we've got some monster cards, like I said, the dragon. And so in the back, it looks like there's tier 1 and tier 2 monsters, I'm guessing. Monsters, the dark mage, gelatinous cube, kraken, lich, skeleton, chimera, demon, genie, giant, goblin, invisible stalker, and pixie. All right, so those take you through the different things, and it looks like, yeah, tier 1, tier 2 monsters. So we'll see how those kind of stack up. All right, and then we've got some icons here. I think I was watching a little video earlier on this. I think this is for choosing, what your pure magic is going to turn itself into. So we've got different card backs, ostensibly for the different players. Okay, but the art is matching up with those scoring tracks, so that kind of makes sense. And then finally, looks like some influence reward cards. So what do we get here? We get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. This is just the stack there. So really, you got 14 of these to work with for the different years. And then this one here for the 5th year. So some variety should be seen in the game. So that's what it looks like. Overall, I'm happy with the artwork. I am unhappy with the tile thickness, but maybe that's going to be okay. They're just a little bit thin, not as thick as a Carcassonne tile or something else. I'd like to see these just a bit thicker so that there'd be, no issues of potential wear and tear. I do like this, so hopefully that custom insert will go just fine and load up pretty well with the stuff in it. And yeah, overall, timer's good quality there. So that's an unbiased unboxing of Sorcerer City. And please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe this video. I appreciate it. It helps me to stay motivated to do more of them. That's about the size of it. I do like to have the feedback too if you have any comments. All right, take it easy, everyone. Until next time, I'm John LaRuffa, and this has been an Unbiased Unboxing. Take care.